Hi, guys, welcome back to another episode of Wind Down Friday. Ching, ching, ching. It's been a while. It has been a while. Life has been lifing, but not to keep you guys waiting any longer, right? Who says that after like 10 months of silence? We have a special guest that will be appearing more often on the Wind Down screens. Introducing my friend, my sister, our, core supporter. She's been here before, and you guys loved the episode with her. So, allow me to introduce, drum roll please, Linda!
Welcome back to Wine Down Friday with a special sit-in for Mary until she's back.
What she said.
This is Linda.
This is Linda indeed. And Linda, we're so glad to have you today. And thank you for being part of this. Because we wouldn't be here. You'd have chosen to be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with us. So to us,
December
we are
away.
Grateful.
I'm really grateful to be here. Yeah, just having fun.
And fun it is.
Yeah.
So Linda, just getting into the thick of it. Just a little bit of introduction about you again, just to let the masses know who this fine person is next to me. And
I've died. Like I said, my name is Linda.
we know you're called Linda.
What else do you want to know about me?
The masses want to know, like, what does Linda do?
I'm a data analyst.
Shish. Goals, man. Goals.
Nothing. Those are just fancy titles, people. We work behind computers. That's it.
And that's what she said. But to get started, we are drinking. This bad boy here, this is a Dryland collection straight from Peterbag. And this is a Cabernet Sauvignon. You know you had to come back with a Cab Sauv. You know our love for Cab Sauv.
The wine connoisseur. We go.
We go? Okay.
We go. FYI, guys, I actually know nothing about wine. So I'm also here on a learning journey. Walter is going to take me through it.
We're going to swirl first.
Swirl. Okay, guys, these things are fancy. Hey.
And then you. What notes are hitting your nose? What notes?
Grape.
As usual.
Grape.
As per usual.
Fermentation.
Guys, I've been testing wine for a minute, and I went for the wine show. I went for at Sheraton. I drank so many Cab Sauves, and I could tell you that this was one of, if not the best Cab Sauv that I drank that day, out of the many guys who are displaying. So, Peterbag, shout out to you.
Shout out to Walter for providing the alcohol. Guys, I literally can't taste anything but grape. But I guess with time, the palate will become elevated.
The palate will understand, like, because so we had chilled this for a minute, so it's been in the fridge for quite some time. And the reason I like a chilled Cab Sauv, and so
What would this pair well with?
red meat.
Like a nice medium steak. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
What she said, he said her nice meat. Who says nice medium steak, guys? Who does that?
I just love a nice medium steak.
What she said. Anyway, so we're going to get into the gist of the matter. So today we're really going to just take stock of the year, even as we've come in the last month. We're still going to take stock just to reminisce and think back on the things that were and things that may have gone away or that didn't go away. So yeah.
Yeah, it's been, I think, one roller coaster of a year.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, we felt that it would be dope to come back with a taking stock video, like what has happened in the last 12 months. So, Walter,
Yeah.
take us away as I serve us up.
Oh, thank you. So we're going to. So thinking about like this year, maybe I'll ask you, Linda. When you think about like the different categories of health, when you think about your career, relationships, and adventure, we're going to talk about each of them in detail. But my question to you is, how would you say, like if you're giving like one lump figure between 1 to 10, and you're like looking at your life this year and you're like,
I get it.
What would you say?
I'll give it a solid 6.
My girl. Right there with you. Right there with you. Yeah,
solid 6. Yeah. It's not been the best year, but it's also not been the worst year. Like, I've learned so much about myself this year.
You don't say.
And yeah, that's what I'm actually most grateful for. Despite the lows, they came with multiple lessons.
Yeah.
And the highs have been really good as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's break it down.
What
is yours? Is it also a solid 6?
It's a solid 6, like I said. And but since we're going to break it down, so I think we can start with looking at health in general. I laugh because my health, I'll grade it, but I'll give it.
Here. Give us a scare. You started us off. Wow.
Yeah, and I think just looking back at
January.
looking back at Jan and looking at how my life was taking, it was in the pits. My health was in the pits.
It took a random turn there.
Yeah, it did. And so the first quarter, when I look at the first quarter, and I'm like, oh God, thank you, but this health thing, man, it was crazy. And I remember just thinking back, like if it wasn't for health, like, we're always chasing things. Without health, you can't chase anything.
Yeah.
So I was just there, like, just laying there like a couch potato, emotionless and stuff. And I feel like for me, it helped me to kind of fine tune my mind.
Yeah.
But it also put me in that state of, man, is this what life has come to?
But I would say this as well, just to commend you, your resilience. Like, wow.
Went through it all.
Like, seeing you at that stage, especially with everything else that was going on.
Yeah.
And big life changes that were supposed to happen.
Yeah.
You guys, this guy, the doctors were like, stay in bed. He was like, nah, I have to move. And that level of resilience, even your recovery process, has been amazing to watch, or was amazing to watch, because now we are fully recovered.
Fully.
But the mental, the physical, you overcame all that.
True.
Kudos to you, man. Give yourself some props over there.
Yeah.
Just to give you guys a little bit of context and insight, Walter had to have
2 surgeries?
First, it was the one surgery. And we're like, okay, it should be quick, in and out, non-invasive.
Yeah.
This guy had to go back for a second surgery, back to back.
In like 6 days, I think.
Yeah, in like a week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we say life, yeah?
I think going back to like the whole health thing, after that scare and me healing, the whole healing journey was, a blessing, because I healed faster than the doctor thought I would.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think the other thing was, we're talking about health, because when we're talking about health, we're talking about our health goals.
Guys, I'm embarrassed.
So I'll speak for myself. So personally, I took in a challenge. I said I was going to do 100 days of walking or jogging. Some guys called Activate. And yeah, I started, so the year was supposed to start off like that. Then I failed to do it. Then later I came back and did it, but this time I didn't have the company. This time I was just doing it by myself.
Yeah.
And so I was holding myself accountable. So
this dude has discipline. Let me just say that, guys. Every single day, there's this one time I think we were out and like we were just having a catch-up sesh with him and the wife.
Yeah.
And us were now vibes. We're like, but Walter, you don't have to do this. What? Missing one day won't kill you. Exactly. He's like, no, I have to do it. You guys, we get home. I think we left at about 10-ish. Yeah. And he sends me his screen recording of 3K.
Done.
I'm
Yeah, it had
like,
to be done.
How? Like, in that moment, some of us, all I was thinking about, get home, take a shower, enter my bed. This dude got home, got his gear on, and did the damn thing.
It had to be done.
Discipline.
It had to be. Even I think in what's the word? Like when you don't feel like doing it, you have to do it because that's what matters.
Like that takes a lot of mental strength.
True. Which
most of us struggle with.
True.
To segue from what he was saying and talk about my own health.
Yeah.
Guys, what the year started off, I was sick. I was in Chigs visiting family and I got very...
Listen, cool people, I was in Chigs.
No, you guys, like for some of us, Chigal is just like their home.
No, I understand. That's messing with you.
Yeah, but I got sick actually on New Year's Day, 31st. I had gone for a cousin's wedding and I was feeling unwell.
Yeah.
And got home. We had plans, for the New Year. We do the fireworks thing and all. And I am shivering at this point. I thought I had a sore throat, guys. It wasn't a sore throat. Can you imagine what it was? Embarrassing.
Right.
In this day and era, who gets malaria? Okay, people get malaria, but you guys, I had malaria. I hadn't had malaria in like years. I think from like 2016 or something. Wow. Yeah, and Bambi, our friends Bambi in Kigali, getting medication was a hassle.
Really?
But not a hassle, so I get the concept. But some of us are used to over-the-counter drugs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I get it. They're more organized than we are. They wanted me to go in for tests. I'm like, you guys, I know I'm sick of malaria. Just give me my medicine.
Just give me my things, man.
But anyway, we eventually got the meds and I got better and I came back.
Yeah.
And big things were happening in our friend circle. We welcomed little ones, beginning of year. But then I had set out these health goals, right? Because I had fallen off my gym grind. Guys, I got into the gym grind. What?
I remember.
But this is why they say life is so all-encompassing. Something happened in another section in my life that threw me off.
Like, totally. And just the struggle to get back in there has been real. Like, I will be committed for like 2 months or a month. Then work, life, all this happens and you just get off. And this is where I say I commend your discipline, because even with everything else that's happening, you stay on business. You stay on business. And that's one thing I would love to pick from you, is just that mental strength that despite everything, because life is going to life at the end of the day. That's true.
But if you set out goals, like just keeping at them.
If you to take anything away from this episode, life is going to life.
Yeah. And stay on business, people. Stay on business. Stay on your goals.
So what would you say, how would you grade your health goals then?
Currently, dude.
Yeah, just get this. Yeah.
I think I'm breathing. I don't have any major life diseases, like chronic diseases and stuff. Generally, minus my physical health, my general health is good, and we thank God. My physical health is in the pits. The other day, I was at a workshop and I was in 2 workshops at once. So one was happening on the bottom floor, and the other was happening on the top floor. So I had to go between both. Wasn't a girl panting? I'm like, you guys, it's just like 4 flights, whatever, stairs.
Flights, yeah.
I was panting. I was like, Linda, you need to go back to the gym. How? You guys, I want you to understand the level of physical health I had.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
I used to sit on the 8th floor of my building and I would never use the elevator. I would go up and down 8 floors. Now, 3 floors, I'm out of breath.
No, sorry. Sorry.
Anyway,
We shall exercise.
we come back 2024.
We shall exercise some grace.
2024, here we come. Anyway, but
Linda,
I'm embarrassed. Let's move.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But now, we talked about health, but let's talk about adventure.
This has been a great year for adventure.
Love it for you.
Guys, I have a travel bag, and I had kind of put pause on that for reasons I don't know if I want to talk about right now.
It's totally okay.
But yeah, but this year there was that thing of, you know what? I know this is not a swearing show, but I was like, F it. I'm going to do this because it feeds my soul.
I get you.
In ways that I don't know if I understand either.
Yeah.
So it's been a great year for that, like relearning that aspect and part of me.
Relearning, unlearning, and learning.
Yes, yeah. So I've done what? 1, 2, 3, 4.
What is counting our countries?
Yeah.
4 countries in 1 year. God damn.
Yeah.
God damn, girl.
It's been good. It's been great.
Personally, I have the same bag as you, but like I said, when I healed, I couldn't do many other things until later. So I think I've only done 1 trip this year. And I'm looking forward to doing one, I think, in a few weeks' time. And so I'm looking forward to next year, because next year looks like, it's in my head, it's like going bananas, like niggas in Paris. I don't know what it means, man.
Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. Yeah, but it's been a great year for that. And I think it's also being open to these opportunities and saying yes, and also thanking God for provision, because otherwise how? His wife's sister had a book launch, and it was an amazing evening, and me and his wife were seated, and there was this game we're playing, and they were asking us to write down countries we've been to, countries we'd love to go to.
Fact.
So this country was like number 1. Even Claire asked me, yo, Mozambique, how? But listen, guys, it's been on my travel list for a while.
Mozambique, guys.
Yeah, so...
For those who don't know, Mozambique is in southern
East Africa, actually.
It's southern part of East Africa.
Yeah. Southeast. Anyway, so we talk about it, you let it go. Kid you not, this is Saturday. Monday, a friend of mine calls me up. She's like, hey, I'm going to be in Moz for something.
There's Moz, is Mozambique gone?
You're silly. Just know, saying yes to things, guys, is so dope.
So, Linda, you know how people talk about that subject that they don't want to talk about?
I know where you're going with this.
Or is trying to be in
No,
your
let's
DMs.
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Trying to be in your DMs like, oh, hi, Linda.
No one is in my DMs. Oh, my God.
Hitting you with that bass, oh, hi, Linda. Sending your voice notes, oh, hi, Linda. Anyway, Linda.
Hey!
Anyway, Linda, so how would you grade, when you look back at this year, how would you look at, what would you say about your relationship goals?
Romantic or platonic? My platonic relationships are amazing. Listen, I want the jackpot in Friends. So...
I'm not asking about platonic relationships, Linda. I'm asking about a romantic thing.
Next question, please. I'm joking. Let me just say, Sons of Adam.
They're winning.
Bamboozled us this year. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Character development, people. Character development. Who's that, my friend? One thing the streets are going to do, humble you. No, but speaking realistically, it wasn't the best year for the romantic.
For the love. Okay, go on.
For the love. But it wasn't the worst year either. So it's one of those where a situation teaches you more about yourself or reaffirms you in things you already knew. So just to give a little bit of context or body to the matter, it's a situation where I got into a situation that I knew I shouldn't have gotten into.
Entanglement.
No, not entanglement.
Okay.
I didn't trust my gut.
Okay.
It's one of those situations where your entire being, your entire body says, no, this is not for you. But you let the outside noise.
You know when you say that when your entire being was going on, and then the R. Kelly song just, know, my body's telling me no.
Pause. We do not support R. Kelly.
My mind is telling me no.
Stop.
Okay, go on.
Guys,
don't
cancel us before we even start. But yeah, it's one of those, like, you don't trust you already know something isn't right for you, but, and not in any other way, it's just in a sense of you're two different people, right? And you just don't feel it, but because the outside noise is, oh, give it a chance, X, Y, Z, and then you're like, maybe. So for my case, it was, Linda, you're very picky. And I was like, maybe, you start listening to those things.
Yeah.
But it's not even about being picky. It's just like, you know what it is that you like. And, this gut feeling for me is always a thing of your intuition is like the spirit guiding you literally. So it was one of those. And true to my feelings, it just didn't go the way we had hoped.
You know what I like to say? Exercise grace.
No, some people don't deserve.
To yourself.
To me.
Yeah, to yourself.
Yes, no, to me, like, I beat myself up a lot because it was one of those I knew better situations. So, but what that taught me is believe in yourself. Like, I've never let myself down, right? Like I did in that situation. And that's the thing that, for lack of a better word, that's the thing that effed me up a lot. It ate me up a lot because I knew and I went against myself, so like, it's like I betrayed myself. But outside of that, it also taught me that, hey, you know what's good for you. Just trust in yourself.
True.
So it was bittersweet, so to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I guess you're giving yourself flowers on personal love.
Listen, I'm great. I'm so happy right now. That's the thing about just living in your truth. Yes.
Fact, what you said, I resonated with that so much. And personally, in terms of relationship goals, man, you're seeing what
if it ain't a 10,
seeing what I went. What I'm saying is seeing what I went through in Jan and seeing how, like how they say on your wedding day, in sickness and health, and she was right there in the sickness, in the
me, I saw it live in 4K. Yeah. Mapenzi are nice. That's all I can say.
And I think
people marry your friends. That's
fact.
Marry your friends.
Fact. And so I'll give it not a perfect 9, a good 9, solid 9. The 10 is for Jesus.
Oh my guys, it was a 10. Some people are just trying to be humble here. But we move. Yeah.
So as we end this episode, we just want to say thank you so much for being here. And
thank you for having me.
See you
in the next episode. Cheers.